Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I am Conostip and this is going to be part 38 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as the Julii. And in the last episode we did take Alesia, and that does feel pretty good because the Gauls are pretty much removed from this part of the map here in Central Europe. They do still have this stack here, which is actually kind of scary. There are some good units here, but it's not at full strength, so that's good. And I do have an army here led by Tertius Emilius. He's on the bridge holding this position on this river here. I need to learn the names of the European rivers. You know, I finished listening to the History of Rome podcast a little while back, and very awesome learning about that. That was really interesting to kind of get an overview of the events of the entire Roman Empire. But of course he kept using like the rivers as like the borders for the Roman Empire, and that's where I got a little lost. So I'm like, oh shoot, I should have looked that up. And even for this game as well, like I'm a little bit confused about where I am river wise. I get where I am. But yeah, on this river, the river here where I am on this bridge is where it would be nice if the Gauls attacked me, but also, you know, they don't have to. They don't have to if they don't want to. So they do still have a territory down here in the Iberian Peninsula. See, I know places. And yeah, I don't know, would they retreat back to that and consolidate, or would they kind of like lash out and, you know, would they suicide themselves against me, or would they try to be like, oh, we're going to take a place that's not really defended that well, like in Lebanon? I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll find out, and this is how we'll find out. So I'm curious to see what happens with that. I think that as much as I would like to say that this is going to be an episode where I continue my progress and keep attacking and taking stuff, I don't think so. I think that I have some loose ends I need to sort of catch up on. I'm working on developing a navy up here in Samora Briva, actually in the English Channel off the coast of Samora Briva, and the pirates here look rather strong. I want to be able to defeat them and not just have my assets get sunk, you know? So I do want to build up a couple more triremes and see if I can kill those pirate boats there, and then yeah, the Briton boats as well. Now, it's also tempting. This spy is getting pretty old. I don't know if it's going to be your job. Galerius Tyrannius. I would like to get a spy out onto the British Isle so that I can start seeing. I want to assess the Briton strength to see what they have. Do I need 1 stack to take this island? Do I need 2 stacks? I don't know. Now I do feel like I understand that I can just drop a spy off and then just hop back into my harbor and be safe. I think is how that would work. Still, I should at least get rid of... I can at least get rid of this boat, right? Like this is... Oh shit, there's units on here. Oh, I'm gonna find them. Ooh, yeah, I don't know how damaged this boat is, but that's a tier 1. You know, that's... Yeah, okay, yep, let's do it. Let's put a spy there, and let's see if I can fight this. And can I... Do they... Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I don't know if they're still there. I don't know. Did they run? Did they get away? Well, let's just get back to my harbor. Because, yeah, I don't want that pirate navy to mess me up. So, yeah, we already knew what was in Londinium, and... Yeah, we got some stuff here. Got some British light chariots, some chosen swords. They have themselves a family member, Orditorix the Wrathful. That's an awesome name, Jesus. And yeah, what else? Oboricum is very lightly held. Faction Air is right here. Wotacorix, sweet. Love the name so far. Let's just check it out. Yeah, this is looking so far. If this place, I can't remember what it's called. What is it called? Tribus Solari. What's the settlement name? I don't know. Can't remember. If that's lightly held, then it's looking so far like this is a 1-stack job. And that stack, I would think, would be this one. No, not this one. This one's kind of rubbish. One of these stacks. I just need one of my strong stacks, and then, yeah, my weak stack to basically hold this line here. And then just a third stack to go up and conquer the British Isle. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Getting these 3 settlements, then the 4th one out in Ireland as well. Get some more money, so that would be really good for me. Again, not necessarily in this episode, but just, you know, that's a good goal to set my eyes on. Speaking of goals to set my eyes on, for now, I'm pretty happy with the ceasefire with the Germans. They are currently being pushed by the Brutii, and this is interesting. I thought that the Brutii would be kind of going towards conquering the Greeks, which I suppose they have. It's just been like the Eastern Balkans. Is that what this area is called? Well, this area, yeah, like Macedon and Thrace. Are they still not at war? They're not at war with Thrace. Huh. Is it, wait, let me go back. Are they allies with Thrace? No, they're not. Okay, yeah. That's interesting. I mean, it looks like there's something going on right here. But, it's interesting that they're pushing north into German territory. I wonder, yeah, I'd like to hear your thoughts on, like, is that normal? Does this happen? I'm fine with it because these are poorer regions than, you know, down here. So by all means, waste your time up here, slogging through the mud with me. Go for it. Now, if I were to imagine having a border with the Brutii sometime down the line, another river that I don't know the name of, looks, just by the look of it, it looks like it was very important historically. So I need to learn these river names. But taking this and then whatever settlements up here, I finally figured it out. I just looked at the mini map and was like, yep, there's something here that I don't see. I don't have any vision on. Yeah, taking these 2 places and then just holding the river against the, you know, the future Brutii if they continue to expand west. I don't know if they would make it that far before the Civil War, but yeah, just that's kind of a neat looking border there. And then, yeah, the river here, north of Evenum, and then just holding the pass here as well. That seems like a pretty good defensible border against the Brutii, and that would allow me to, yeah, take the British Isles and then Iberia, and that I feel like that's kind of enough to feel like I have a good enough base to start the Civil War. That's my thoughts. Yeah. All right. So as far as like tidying up and stuff, I got to get rid of this Spanish fleet down here that I will as soon as I can. I have myself, I'm blockading this port right here, which they will probably interrupt. I don't know if they can beat me or not, but we'll find out. It is a large boat. Ooh, that's their tier 2, isn't it? Okay, that's their tier 2, so it might win. But I might still be able to accomplish the Senate mission of blockading that port. That might be how that works. I guess I'll find out. So yeah, loose ends. I do want to get watchtowers in these provinces that I've sort of neglected, like here in Lebanon. I'm kind of surprised I have this much vision on Lebanon without watchtowers here and here, but I have vision over all of this. I would still like a watchtower just to kind of get more vision on the sea, I think. But yeah, I want vision up here in Cantate Redinum, some more Briva as well. I want to post some watchtowers, and Alessia, I don't know, Alessia feels pretty visible, honestly. But yeah, it would be nice to post at least a watchtower. I don't think that's mine. Oh, it is mine. Okay. Oh, never mind then. Yeah, that's fine.
At your service.
Yeah, but just to kind of take the load off of my spies so that they can move out and see other things for me. Now, my economy is being pretty split. It's being pretty like torn into many different directions. I'm really trying to do everything right now, which isn't probably the best thing to do. As far as building stuff, it's basically just economy, which feels good. It does. Like getting forums built here in Ariminum and Batavium. I got highways being built in Evenum and Segesta. Markets being built, stockyard being built, highways being built, markets being built, sewers, highways. That's a lot of money that's going to be coming in. So that does feel good to get those out of the way. Now, once like, you know, those buildings are taken care of, it would be nice to get back around to so many things. my mind just like panicked. I really should at some point start to slowly consider getting my military like up to snuff. Again, looking at the Brutii, their armies are kind of terrifying. Not what I can see here, but if I were to look at the Brutii, okay, show me the scary stuff. I know they have scary stuff. All right, I guess I can't just see, but from what I remember, they have some pretty scary units, like legionaries and I thought they had some like legionary cav as well, maybe. But I saw some units that kind of made me pee my pants a little bit, so I thought that maybe I should start to get my military, back on track. Now, like what I have is good for now, but you know, if another Roman army just starts crunching its way through mine, that's not going to feel good. And I'm not that far off. I just have to build the next tier of everything, right? So whenever I'm ready to spend 4,800 on the army barracks, it's right here. I can do it whenever I want. I've just been kind of focused on other things. And same thing with my cavalry building, I imagine. Cavalry stables, what would that get me? Jesus, so that's just the tier 2, isn't it? That would just get me the cavalry auxilia. Is the only like new unit. I like this unit though, Javcav, like that's pretty fun. Yeah, I don't mind that one bit. Javcav for a Roman faction, like that's kind of cool. How does that compare stats wise to the Roman Cav? So it has higher attack. Damn. And charge bonus is 1 less. So on the charge, the Roman Cav fights with attack of 11. And on the charge, this attacks with the attack of 11. Yeah, so it's the same essentially. Just has a better melee capabilities in a prolonged grind. Roman Cav has better defense, I have to imagine. 15 for here, and then 9 for there. Yeah, so they're going to be better in the grind, in the long grind, when it comes to surviving. And they can form wedge. I have to imagine they can't form wedge. Yeah. Yeah, so they are better overall in combat. I'm just surprised to see that the cavalry auxilia does have higher attack. That's kind of interesting. And yeah, missile attack, javelins. That's always cool too. Yeah, I would like to get those, sure, but I guess I would need to get the 3rd tier cavalry building so that I can get whatever comes. What comes next? Let me look at this. So the hippodrome would allow me to get a bunch of stuff. Ooh, incendiary pigs. I'm not going to get those in this campaign. I don't anticipate fighting against any elephants in this campaign. Definitely another campaign, so I'd love to. I like using the fun units. Why not? Yeah, legionary cavalry. So that's going to be my 4th tier. Sweet. Yeah, defensive 22, 8 attack, 6 charge bonus. Yes, give it to me. Give it to me. All in good time. So that's yeah, I would like that. Archer wise, like I can get the Archer Auxilia. So like, what else is there? Just the artillery, I think. Yeah, I can get Archer Auxilia and ballistas from the tier 2. So the tier 3 is going to be scorpions and onagers. And then the tier 4 is going to be the heavy onagers and the repeating ballistas. Yeah, getting artillery would be fun. It's not something that I'm going to prioritize, but yeah, definitely, I do want that. I mean, those are unique Roman things that, yeah, just looking at the unit rosters for the other factions, it's really interesting, like how beefed up the artillery section is for the Romans. It is really a unique thing. So, like, yeah, absolutely, yeah, I want to play with that, absolutely. So, there's a lot of room for my military to grow in capabilities. And I don't think I can do it all at once, like let's just pump it all out. I think it needs to still be kind of measured with the sanitation buildings and with the academies and so on and so forth. So I don't think it's going to be a thing where I'm just going to go on a big military spending spree like across my entire empire. I think it's going to have to be measured out kind of sporadically. So I'll keep my eyes out for good moments to say, okay, we're going to do the city barracks now in Arretium. But I don't think that now is the time for that. So, building watchtowers, building up my fleets. getting the last few, good economy buildings that are necessary in my towns. But yeah, I don't anticipate any. I do want to continue to build this army up. How far away am I here? So this army just needs. It needs 1 more cav unit, 2 more auxilia, 3 more legionaries, and 2 velites. So we're not quite, or not velites, but light auxilia. Yeah, we're getting there, but there's going to be a little while left before that army is ready to go. Once it is ready to go, though, I am thinking, yeah, let's attack Spain. So I'll get there. Now, since Decius Julius got cut down in Iberia in that last episode, and he was my current factionaire, although he was pretty old. He wasn't meant to be a long-term solution to that. It's just that I didn't have anyone that was young that seemed capable. And now it's set Titus Marina to be my factionaire. He's 37, so he's like 9 years younger than my faction leader, I think. 46, yeah, so Titus Marina, I don't know, 37's a little bit old, and also I'm not too impressed by him. Drunkard isn't great, -1 influence, -1 command, -1 management, and that might get worse over time, I'm not quite sure. I think that the drinking traits did get worse in medieval, so I would imagine they might get worse in this one as well. He's been hanging out with Bacchus, as you can see, so that's where he got the drunkard trait. Oppius Corvinus looks like he's a little bit of a better option, I think. Also been hanging out with Bacchus, but he hasn't picked up the drinking trait from him, luckily. Some better stats, nothing too crazy, but better. And some decent retinue as well. The military tribune, 10% bonus to popularity with the Senate. And +1 command when defending. Real Masters, 25% to movement points. And 10% discount on unit training costs. Like, that's pretty good stuff. And where are you, by the way? You're here in Alessio. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, that's a good place for you to be, because I'm going to be training units there, believe it or not. What I'm thinking is probably making him... Where are you? Not you. Oppius Corvina. Yeah, I'm thinking about making you my faction heir. At least for now. If someone younger comes along, that is a better choice. But right now, no one else seems too impressive. And I'm also considering, now that I don't feel like I need 4 generals units hanging out here in Samora Breva, that seems a little bit wasteful. I mean, that is like the main power of this army, so there is that. But the fact that I have 2 decent armies down here in Central Gaul is a little bit comforting, so I'm tempted to send at least a couple of those guys back down to my eastern territories, which could use a little bit of lovin'. Now, I do think I want to leave Herius Venetianus, the faction leader up here in Samora Breva, and Titus Flaminius, because he's one of our better generals, probably one of our best generals other than my faction leader, right? Yeah. But Julianus Ammonius, he's not completely useless. I mean, +1 to law, that's good. And that's it. Yeah, +1 to law. But still, I mean, he might get better if I put him in somewhere that's making money. He might learn about that kind of stuff. Placus Fufetius, spice merchant, 10% bonus in all trade income, so that's also good. 10% popularity of the people is good. +2 morale, that's good. That's good. Given ill health is a little bit scary. -4 from your general's hit points, so like you really don't want him in a fight. But yeah, I'm thinking these 2 guys, maybe head them down. How long is it going to take you? You have to march through German territory. I don't really want to march you through German territory. Yeah. Yeah, that seems a little bit safer if you move in that direction. And who? Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, who are you? You can come back down here. Yeah, that looks okay. Yeah, let's start spreading the guys out. We need to make sure that we're getting some better coverage here. And oh yeah, I finally trained an assassin. My first assassin. I was so proud. I was so happy. He's like the worst assassin ever. He started off with only 1 experience, and then he failed a couple of times. Now he's ham-fisted murder, -2 from his agent's skill. I'm trying to get him to kill a 1 influence diplomat. Like, you'd think it just doesn't get any easier, does it? But his chances are so freaking low. Yeah, he's already attempted it in this turn. Is there any 0 influence guys around? No, not you. Oh, there you go. Okay, all right. If he's still alive, if he doesn't die of old age in this end turn, I'll try to give you an easier target so that you can try to learn the basics here, you know? Knife, throat, jugular, like just the basics, you know? All right. I got my taxes all set. We're ready to go here. Julii, what do you want? What do you want, guys? Oh, was that the Britons? Britons are going to come hang out? So yeah, the Spanish are going to beat me off of their port. Can I just withdraw? Cannot withdraw. Navies cannot withdraw from battles. Interesting.
Disengage.
At least he got away. And oh no, is he attacking me again? Or is that here? Oh, that's here. No shit. He's going in. No shit. I outnumber them by 20 men. Huh. I don't know. I have a trireme and 2 biremes. Jesus, they got me, eh? Damn. That sucks. How many guys of theirs did I kill? It's not going to show me. Casualties inflicted, 24, 13, 23, 34, 39.
Disengage.
Damn, alright. Getting my ass kicked by the Spanish Navy. God. Oh, alright. This is 23 years old. Okay, I'm not convinced that you're 23 years old, but Decimus Minucius. I'll take it. You know, 4 stars, 1 management. Social drinker is great. +1 command. Drill master. Oh shit. -2 morale for all troops on the battlefield. 15% to movement points, and +1 to law. Yeah, that's tough. The command's good though, so it's kind of offsets it a little bit, you know. And bureaucrat is good as well. Management and law. Yeah, I'll take it. Senate mission assigned. So again, this kind of makes me think that I just succeeded in that last Senate mission, I think. So Batavodorum. Games will be thrown in your honor at the Senate's expense. And that's up here? Yeah, so I should be able to get there. Means I got boats. I got boats, they're ready to go. How did this boat get damaged? That wasn't the one. No, it wasn't that. I'm not sure what's going on here. And yeah, that Gallic army is backing off too, so I need to hunt them down, unfortunately. I don't want to hunt them down in the snow, though. I don't really want to do that. Alright, Batavodorum. Block it. So yeah, that was successful. So games will be thrown in my honor at the Senate's expense. Perfect. Perfect. And we got 8,000 in the treasury. Alright, look at us. Popularity gained with the masses. Okay, alright. And yep, I already saw that one. Perfect. Agent found in Britannia. There he is. Britain spy. And yeah, just when I moved those generals out too, we see some, head hurlers. Okay, shit. And I just moved my spy away too, so I can't even, I mean, I can move him up. Oh, there's a little German spy there as well. Alright, okay. And that's a lot of money coming in. Highways, dockyard, market. Yes, yes, give it to me. That's wonderful. And yep, got some units and marriage celebrations. Decimus Minucius, welcome to the family, dude. Alright, awesome. Can I spy here? And British heavy chariots, chosen swords, and head hurlers are the 2 scary. units. They still have like a decent amount of swordsmen as well. And yeah, just a mountain of warband as well. So yeah, not nothing for sure. This army is going to be hard pressed considering that I just did send off 2 of their generals. And yeah, we got a trait increase for my spy. Sneaky. Perfect. Perfect. Well, I think that what needs to happen here is these guys need to... Shoot. Okay. They probably need to come up, not you. You probably need to leave Alessia. And can you guys hang out in Alessia for a turn? That's not going to be good enough, is it? Damn. Okay. What if I train? No, that's not going to do. Lower taxes. That's not going to do either. All right, I need to leave someone behind. Or do I bring up... Can they get there? No, they can't. He could. He could get there. That's not going to be enough either. 35%.
Imperator. Orders. Leaving the army.
Damn, that's still not good enough. Jesus. I could hire some mercenaries. Don't really want to do that.
Leaving the army.
Okay, how about this then? Let's put that army back in to Alessia,
Sir.
since they're not going to be happy with us
Forward.
leaving.
Orders.
And
Sir.
you guys...
Orders.
Yeah, I guess the 3 of you just stay together for now. I will recruit, let's retrain everything that I can. And then recruit a unit of peasants there. Let's bump those taxes back up since I can. Because, I mean, we still have a you know, we have a palisade here. It's a palisade, right? A stockade. So they can't just walk right in. And, you know, I mean, we have... What? How many archers do we have? 3.5 units of archers and a unit of velites and 3 generals. So that new general that just got put in, he got put into some more Briva. So, you know, it's not bad. I'm tempted to hire, like pop one of these guys out and hire some mercenaries.
Onward.
4 barbarian mercenaries and 1 barbarian cav. That's what's available. Yeah, it's very tempting. Can I merge anything here? No, it's all merged up. Yeah, I'll think about whether or not I want to hire those mercenaries. Well, the good news is that Spanish Navy broke off its blockade to attack me. The bad news is I should probably go back into my port here and rebuild my navy. What am I doing? Yeah, that needs to happen there. And then over here, can I get back? Just start making our way back to that port. And then we can just blockade this right now. That's the Senate mission, right? That's that one, yeah. So let's just do it. There's no like pirate. Those are, yeah, they're too far away to do anything to me. So yeah, let's just go ahead and blockade that and get that out of the way. And let's come up here and yeah, we can take this entire island with 1 stack. That's really good. Nice. All right, so you're gonna have to shadow this Gallic army. I don't want to attack them right now because it's the winter time, and that seems like a pretty awful time to be attacking an army that has a bonus with fighting in the snow. So we're gonna be right there. We're gonna be in ambush mode. So we'll see if we, you know, if they want to move this way, we'll catch them. But if not, we will continue to shadow them. Can they hit any of my settlements? No, they cannot. All right, so that looks okay. Yeah, that's fine then. Now, down here do we have that one influence diplomat that's still around? Or zero influence is what I'm looking for, actually. Here's a zero influence diplomat. 3 and then 0. Yeah, let's get this. Let's get the 0. So yeah, you gotta practice against people that you can actually kill. 2 influence, 1,000,000 influence. All right. Yeah, let's get you after. Oh, you can't get down there. Damn. And there's no one else in range. Shoot. Well, he's your only chance. Him or oh, here he is. Here's the Spanish diplomat. 0. Yeah. Just come down here. There's a couple of 0 influence guys that you might have a chance of getting. Yeah, there's a third one as well. Perfect. Perfect. That's what you need. Some easy kills. Get your confidence up. I am thinking that I do want to continue with spending stuff on economy and getting these forums going in Massilia and Nabamartias. Yeah, 1099 to 1182. That seems decent. And then can I get a forum here as well? Yes, I can. 1712, 1855. I'll take it. And I don't think I can get any more forums. No, that's going to be it for that. All right. Welp, that's it for all my money. I did spend it on other stuff other than mercenaries. So, you know what? All right, let's just hold with what we have, you know? This is something. And we have reinforcements that will be coming on the way soon-ish. So, yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine against those Britons up there. Let's drop a save. And let's see what they decide to do. I would imagine they're just going to attack me. German spy, what are you doing? Oh, he's hanging out. He's hanging out in Alicia. Okay. Seriously? What the hell's? Oh, that's okay, yeah. Damn. Shoot. 25 men versus 80 men. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get away from this. He had 4 boats, eh? Damn. It's the wrong way, dude. Alright, Asturica. So games will be thrown in my honor at the Senate's expense. Okay, yep, alright. That's going to be down there. Hey, perfect. There we go. There we go. Just blockade that again. That's what you get. Oh, no, that wasn't the Britons, as a Spanish. Oh, shit. Here we go. Alright. Wow, look at that. That's a decent general, but not a decent army. 6 stars, eh? Alright. Well, I mean, I have a somewhat of an army here. You know, it's good enough. Quintus Julius can do the job, although he's getting old. 77, yeah. Alright, so Asturica, yes. Loud and clear. Got that one. Perfect. Settlement besieged. Yes, some more Breva. Yes, we saw. And 7,000 in the treasury. Okie dokie. Senate offices assigned. Carius Venetianus is Pontifex Pontifex. Yeah, do these run out of room sometimes on this? Because I'm not seeing a Pontifex Maximus. And then Praetor for Quintus Julius. Yeah, alright. A late public office for him. I know he's had others, but... Management and law? Totally, we'll take it. Especially in Nabamartias, because I think that they're having corruption issues. Shit, not anymore. No, they're fine now. Yeah, no corruption in Nabamartias. And faction announcements. Fadia died. Poor Fadia. I don't know who she was. Tiberius Furious. Dancer, +2 to agent skill. Who the hell are you? Oh, I trained a spy in Mediolanium so that he could get this. Yeah, perfect. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. Perfect. I'm nice to be reminded that you exist. Yeah, so these are from the Bacchus Temple. So, like, if you want spies to get these, you know, retinues, you get the +2 for the dancer and the +1 for the courtesan, and they come from having the Bacchus Temple. So that's pretty nice. Yeah. Perfect. And yes, that's what he got. So Titus Flaminius got a physician, so increases the chances of having children. and improves the chances of casualties recovering from their wounds. Perfect. Just in time too. Although you're not going to be leading this army, so it doesn't really matter too much. That's going to be the faction leader leading that army. And got some forums built up, perfect, and some sewers, wonderful. And yep, got some troops stuff. Yes, awesome. So yeah, I suppose we can sally out and shoot some arrows into their faces. They don't have any like speedy anything. Oh no, they do. They have the British heavy shares, right? That's pretty speedy. Still though, you know, I reckon it's worth a shout. Get those archers out there and shoot what I can shoot. You know, this is going to last for 6 turns. Of course, they could just attack. I don't know. I don't know what the chances would be like if they were to do that. And, well, Lysia's pissed off. Even, well, that German spy got inside. So, yeah, this place is, like, pissed even with a full army in there just because there is this spy, essentially. Which is increasing the culture penalty, is my understanding. I don't think, or is he increasing unrest? It would make more sense for a spy to increase unrest, but I thought that I read that spies increase culture penalties? Doesn't make any sense, though. That would make sense. I might have to double check that. Well, shit, what am I gonna do? Garrison's at 80%, obviously, with the full stack. But you know, so what do I do then? I have 1 turn before this paved roads are finished being built. And then after that, I mean, I could build sewers. That's gonna give a little bit of a, you know, health bonus. Yeah.
Orders, Imperator.
Yeah, that's a tricky situation. I can continue retraining. Well, this isn't gonna... Okay, I was hoping this would take troops from the settlement, but it's not. But this is gonna increase our missile attack, because I'm pretty sure... Does Alicia have that... Sacred Circle of Abnoba. So yeah, that is upgrading missile weapons. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's worth it, and I can train up some more peasants as well. Let's see, I'm a little bit nervous because there's a diplomat right there, and I have this peasant who is waiting outside of the settlement as well. So yeah, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, and I think I need to keep
General.
Cornelius Vitruvius with this peasant just to keep him safe from being poached.
Forward.
So you move that way.
Sir. Imperator.
And where'd that frickin'... Yeah, okay, there's that Gallic army. Man, alright, they're making a move. Yeah, I'll keep shadowing them, I guess.
Onward. Moves depleted, sir.
I don't really want to move this far, you know, away. I was kind of hoping to put these guys on boats and move them up, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe this army will attack Britain. Maybe they can, you know, relieve this siege and then hop onto boats and then just hop on right over to the island. Well, these guys basically cover down and take care of Alicia. Yeah, that might be the route. Now, for this army, it's good enough to, like, you know, defeat whatever these armies are. The Spanish army and the Gallic army are both looking pretty pitiful. So I think that I should probably leave
General. Orders.
leave this element
Imperator. Sir. Imperator.
and at least start to make my presence known in that area. I can't bring these guys over, can I? Yeah, they wouldn't make it in time, or, you know, they wouldn't make the distance to be safe from diplomats.
Orders.
Now that this fleet has been repaired, I would hope that I could go kick this Spanish Navy's ass. There we go. Yep, that's a fight that I can take. So auto-resolve that. And let's get back on over. So we only took one casualty
Aye, aye, Captain.
there. So let's just repair that one casualty. And then we can go back over and start smashing other Spanish fleets. And yeah, thoughts and prayers for this boat over here. He's just doing the Senate's work, the Senate's bidding, and we'll see if he ever makes it back home. Now, this fleet does not have to continue to blockade this port, although we've got some vision on another army here. Okay, yeah, they might be coming to reinforce in this direction. Yeah, it's a little bit scary. I wonder, I mean, how are we going to keep Elysia under control long enough to send my armies north? That's a little bit precarious. Yeah. A little nervous about that one. Well, for now, let's go ahead and smash some more boats. And yes, that feels good.
Victory!
Victory is right. So let's bring you guys back here.
Set sail!
And can I build those boats when can I retrain stuff? Like when a place is under siege? I have a feeling like we can't, because those highways would have been finished by now if we wouldn't be under siege, I think. Okay, let's finally get Marcus the Lewd out of Condate Redenum, and let's get him over here so that we can place down a watchtower and get a bit of vision on what is happening over here. Yeah, get some more rebel fleets hanging about. Yeah, I don't like that. Don't like that one bit.
General!
And I think that do I want you to come down here? I can place some watchtowers along this coast once that Gallic army is out of the way. Don't want him to get caught. That would be unpleasant. But I have some money to spend, and you know what? You know what? Oh, that's 4,800. God damn it. I was thinking it's time for army barracks, but nope, just kidding. Not gonna be building army barracks this time. Getting some public baths, it's always a good idea. Getting that sanitation going is always it's always fun. The Romans are all about that.
Killer waiting for
Okay, let's not let that zero influence diplomat get away. 32%. You got this. Yes, there we go. This is the comeback tour for Cassius Galerius. Yes, perfect. You didn't gain anything from that. But you know, that's just one step along the way, okay? One step along the way. Who's next? Who wants some? Okay, not you're too tough. One influence is way too tough for him. Let's keep it easy. And yeah, we got a couple of geo influence guys down there. Perfect. All right, yeah, let's.
on my way.
Yeah, yes you are.
Out of mood, sir.
You know what I should do? Since I saw that German spy come in here, I should just get a spy myself and try to see if that can get rid of that enemy spy. Because Elysia was doing fine on its public loyalty until that spy went in there. Like, he really tanked my population loyalty. So, if having a spy myself can just get him out of there, like, I can't kill him without an assassin. But if that just gets him out, and in fact, actually, do you have any, like, public security thing? No, you did not. So nothing in here helps you catch spies. No. That's personal security. So yeah, personal security I think is just for like assassination attempts against him himself, but then there's like public security, which I understand is like for the settlement on a whole, is my understanding. Yeah, okay. Well, let's hopefully that works, because I'm choosing to not train up a. Yeah, let's see if I can put a peasant. I don't think I can get a spy and a peasant in the same turn. I don't think. These guys are all being retrained. But I don't think I can train up two whole fresh things in the same turn, but I'll see. I'll see about it. Now, since I saw that other army that potentially might be heading to reinforce this army here, and because I don't know how long it's going to take before this army can leave Elysia, I think this army does have to, you know, take advantage of the time that it has to sally out and do what damage that it can. So obviously, yeah, it's a bad fight. Outnumbered 2-1. But let's see what kind of damage we can do with our archers. Okay, let's just see what we can get down here. So right off the bat, let's see, light chariots are right there. And I wonder if we can just stay out here. Not quite, I suppose. Looks like they're gonna stay just out of range. Where's my tower? So this tower might be able to start shooting. Are you able to start shooting? Yeah, that'd be nice if I could get some shots in with that tower there. And then here, yeah, if we can get those British heavy chariots, that'd be fan-freaking-tastic. And they want to bring their slingers out? Alright, well, let's see if we can take down their slingers. Actually, let's just bring out their archers as well. Just so that we can... Yeah, let's put you guys in loose formation. And in fact, I'm tempted also to bring out the Roman cavalry, just to push those slingers back a little bit. Yeah, let's see if we can run them in. Ooh, got chariots coming in. Oh, let's get back, let's get back, let's get back. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, you get those chariots if you can. And oh fuck, those guys. God, those guys messed us up. No! Be nice to get the Velites going as well. Yeah, can we get any javelins into those guys, or is this gonna ruin all of us? Oh my god, what a mess. What a mess. Oh god, it's so bad. Did we get any of them? I don't know if we killed any of those British heavy chariots. Should I try that again? I don't know, I'm pretty scared. Yeah, it's funny, it's another one of those things that, you know, when you watch other people do it on YouTube, it's like, oh yeah, this is just easy. You just dip out and just shoot some guys, and I don't know. So like in Many True Nerds Roman campaign, I don't know if y'all have seen it, but it's the best Rome Total War campaign on YouTube, and yeah, I don't know. It seems like the AI might have bugged out a few times, and he just ended up having really easy, like, sally out battles. Because my oh my, like I fight sally outs, and it's like the AI is like smart, and they make me look dumb, and I don't know. I'm like I don't know. Am I not doing this right? Because if they counter with slingers, like if I try to just do one archer, right? It's like, all right, well I don't want to do one archer versus, you know, one slinger. That's a bad trade. So let's just, you know, do 3 archers, right? Okay, well they bring in their chariot, which moves super fast in this game, and then what? I just have to get in before the chariot gets me. I don't, you know, what's the counterplay? Like, try to get some javelins with my Velites? I don't know, it seems like they're not really hitting, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, see if I can get you guys back in. No, maybe false alarm. False alarm. Yeah, anytime those heavy chariots make a twitch now, I just, I'm on high alert. Am I at least doing damage over here? Are these things at least firing? God, they're not even firing. Shoot. They're just out of range on that side. Okay, shoot the slingers. Please and thank you. And if chariots are gonna come in, alright, chariots are gonna come in. Retreat back, retreat back. Retreat back. Velites, you guys are ready to throw some javelins? Yes, you are. Throw, please. Stay in guard mode and throw your javelins. Did you get any of them? See, they're dipping out like just in time to stay out of range of my dudes. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any other play here, so I'm just gonna call it on that one. Your sally has been successful. You may leave the battle. Okay.
A Roman triumph.
Yeah, yikes, losing 98 men. That's rough. That's rough. Oh, that sucked. Oh, whatever, I have to learn. I'm learning. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny. Watching other YouTubers do sally battles is like just an automatic like thing. Like it's just like take advantage of a dumb AI, and I'm like, I don't know. Is it a dumb AI? It seems like a smart AI to me. Like it's playing the counter perfectly. So I don't know. Making me look like an idiot, but
General.
That's how it goes sometimes. Okay, that's gonna be it for this turn. So let's drop another save, end the turn. And let's see, so the Britons can't... I'm trying to remember if they would be allowed to attack. I couldn't remember if they had siege equipment or not in this case. Alright, blockade port Numantia, so games will be thrown in my honor. Yep, it's... Anything cool? Any fun ideas, guys? Alright, yeah, let's get away from that Spanish boat as fast as possible.
No more moves, sir.
And if we can, we'll try to blockade that port. If not, ooh, shoot this. There's the pirates. Yikes. Alright, yeah, it looks like they're trying to get away. And I don't really mind that, except that now this army has to deal with them, and he's not quite up to full strength. So I feel like I need to fall back to Nabamartius and gather up the guys that are here in Massilia. That's kind of what it feels like I have to do. Alright, so Numantia, okay. And that's successful, perfect. 6,000 in the treasury, feels good. Agent found in Lycia, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to get done. So Lycia is fine now, public order wise. That was an assassin? Oh no, there's an assassin and a spy. Yeah. Okay. And brigands, how fun. Only one unit, so nothing too scary.
General.
I should be able to...
Imperator.
2 generals, they should be able to deal with 1 unit, right? I don't know what it is.
Your Honor.
And yeah, you can't come down there and find out for me. So yeah, we got some more buildings that are finished and more units that are finished as well. A lot of Spanish boats. These are all Spanish, eh? Yeah.
Fleet ready.
Well, let's just smash them one at a time. Got 2 boats there. Rather do the weaker ones first.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah, 10 men. Yeah, smash. And 30 men in that one. Smash. Alright, we got 2 of them. Sweet. And did we sink all of them? So nice. Yeah. Get some. This biream's a little bit banged up. There's only 9 men left in that one, so I should probably bring it back.
Set sail.
Or that that port would do too, I guess. So hopefully these 2 large boats don't attack me. I might actually be in a little bit of trouble there. And okay, yeah, you already moved. Okay, that's fine.
Fleet ready.
And then here, that's right. Yeah, so I can't retrain these boats until some more Briva's taken care of, and they're a little bit unhappy as well. So, can I get out of here, maybe? Can I do it, or can I not?
March.
And then low taxes,
Sir.
then put you inside.
March.
70%. Oh, that's close. And then recruitment, get those peasants going. Yeah, 70% should be good enough, right? Because it's not going to actually riot unless it gets to 65%, I believe. So yeah, that should be good enough, as long as that spy that's in there continues to keep us safe of those agents that are right there. Yeah, that should be okay.
Sir!
Now, yeah, I was going to continue to send these 2 generals down. I got to put you on low taxes. Should probably recruit up another unit of peasants, I suppose. And yeah, they should go north to deal with those brigands, just to clear them out of the way. But I think they should also bring this Velite with them, just in case.
For battle! Victory!
Alright, what's it gonna be? 1 unit of warband?
For battle!
This one should be pretty simple. We just gotta get to this warband. Obviously, the fact that they have spears is a little bit scary, so we have to try to break them on impact. But we can do a little bit of skirmishing, perhaps, with our Velites. We are now in javelin range, so we should be able to start throwing some javelins at them. Let's get my cav back. And draw them into that. And let's get back here. And yep, I'm fine with this. Just keep getting back. You can run. That's totally cool. And yep, you can just come out here. Just keep running. Are you guys throwing any javelins, or are you just dancing around? Yeah, you don't need to keep dancing. You can actually just throw your stuff. And you can get back a little bit. You can run. I feel like at what point does the Total War games just put run as the default mode of moving, and then to like have them walk is going to be like the alternate? I'm looking forward to that whenever that happens. That's kind of a cool thing, because yeah, having to like get away please. Because yeah, it seems like they drop their run orders like many times. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Don't, come on. Come on. There you go. Now our javelins are out of ammo and he is tired. So let's start to set up the sandwich here. Yep, you can back here please. And yeah, get ready to go on in. Light Auxilia can start their charge. And yep, you guys can start running. You guys can run. You guys move up. And get back. And get a charge in here, and get a charge in there. And nope. If they're gonna be facing forward, don't let them get. There we go. That's gonna be it.
Show that
Okay, so we only lost 1 guy. That's fine. I'll take that.
Victory!
Yes, victory indeed. Perfect. So yes, threatening to expand. Barbarian turncoat. +1 command when fighting against barbarians. All right. Let's start making our way back to Lebanon.
Moves depleted, sir. Imperative.
And since Alicia is going to be okay with this, I think, just barely, let's go ahead and start making the move up here.
Onward. No more moves, sir.
So that we can save some more Briva next turn.
Sir.
You can come out here and place down a watchtower.
Build tower.
Lovely position for it. And yeah, let's do a few more of those. Why not? I really don't want to keep chasing with this guy. Tertius Aemilius, I feel like it's time for you to start to head back to Alicia. Because this is starting to feel dumb. I feel like he's just going back to his Gallic territory, or he's going back to team up with this army to come into my territory. In either case, you should just go back to Nabomartius. And then
Sir.
you can bring these troops up for now.
Sir. Move out.
And we can keep training early legionaries here in Massilia. Okay, we have found yourself another zero-influence diplomat.
His life will end.
32% chance? Accept it? Oh no, he missed. That's okay. The assassin is still alive.
Killer waiting for
We'll get you. We'll get you, Inaki of Lorca or Lorky? Lorky. Okay. As much as I would like to destroy the sacred circle of Abnoba here in Elysia, this isn't quite the time yet, even though I'm not going to be retraining any more soldiers for that +3 missile weapon upgrade. At this point, I just need that 15% happiness, even though it would be nice to get rid of that culture penalty a little bit. Not yet. You know, when I have a bigger garrison in this town and I can actually deal with the public order issues. Right now, let's just get some sewers. That's a good base, 5% increase there. I'll get highways whenever I can. Yeah, that'll be a nice boost. But right now, we just need Elysia to be happy. That's kind of our focus right now. Keep them happy, and yeah, actually have the money to spend on some cool buildings at this point. But yeah, I'm building my the boring buildings, the public baths in Arretium and Araminum. So let's just get the boring buildings out of the way. Temple of Bacchus here in Patavium. Yeah, it's about time, honestly. Probably should have gotten that a long time ago. And a large Temple of Bacchus here in Mediolanium. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I'm way behind on that kind of stuff. And same thing here, large Temple of Ceres in Evenum. Yep, when we get around to it. Totally. And I think I do want to play at least one more end turn here. Although I will be wrapping things up somewhat shortly here, but I'm really curious to see, are the Britons going to attack me? I don't know if they would. They might want to continue to try to wait me out, but yeah, I got reinforcements on the way, so that might not be a good idea for them. And yeah, the Gauls are going to be attacking my fort that's over there, but I should be able to get, let's see, German spy. Yeah, German spy got back in, despite the fact that I have my own spy there, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, low taxes. We're sitting at 55%. Ugh, god damn. Train up some more peasants. Got it to 60%, so there's that. God, we can bring these guys back up again. I mean, actually, shit. This army's gonna get there. We can get this cav in there. Yeah, that's gonna help out. Yep, that's what we do. So this army comes up. We put the cav inside of Elysia. That should be fine. And, oh, no frickin' way. These brigands gonna stop us? No, we should be able to get to them anyway. 4 warband and 1 rebel general. Yeah, we should be able to get around them and into this Briton army. Luckily, those reinforcements never showed up for them, so that's good for us. And we should be able to smash that army. This army, yeah, we should be able to get out there in 2 turns time. 2 turns if we come from this direction. So hopefully that's gonna be good enough. What about you? Can you get there? You can also get there in 2 turns. Okay. That should be fine then. Yeah, and this army with these 3 infantry units should be able to get the job done. How are we looking? 6,000 in the bank, in the treasury? Yes, good. Faction announcements. Galerius Turitani. Oh, that's the guy in Britain, damn it. Well, he did his job. He told me that Britain's looking weak, and that's all I really needed to know. And retinue expands. Decimus Minucius. Physician. Yes, perfect. Increases the chances of having children. That's exactly what I want. More children and casualty recoverment. Perfect. Titus Laminius. Mastersmith. 10% discount on unit training costs. That's wonderful. Yeah, that's really good. You need your own town someday, sir. Can't just be a general your whole life. Yeah, got ourselves some peasants. And what do we have? Ceasefire between the Senate and the Germans and the Carthage and the Bruttii. Okay. Well, it felt good getting through some turns here. Yeah, let's look at your units. What do you got? Come on. Yeah, I'm right next to you and I can't see what you have other than the onagers. Come on. Show me what you have. Show me all your cool shit. There we go. We got some, yep, legionary cohorts. And Early legionaries, Principes, Stati. Yeah, okay. They're not showing me all the goods. I know they have some. I know they got some sweet stuff somewhere. Yeah, I can't see that stuff either. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Ooh, damn. Haven't seen pirates in the Adriatic in a while. It's been a minute. It's been a pretty safe body of water for a while, but nope, pirates are back. I'm just gonna leave them be for now, you know? I'll let them beat up on the Brutii Navy. Why not? Although this water, I'm still active. I'm still active in these waters. So I might need to do something about those pirates. And man, Spanish navies, Jesus. Trained soldiers. They don't need boats. Although speaking of which, let's get the hell away from here. That's not my dock. Okay, crap. I need to get...
Yes, Captain.
Need to get away. Flee, flee, shit. Rebels. Oh my god, I'm so screwed. Oh my god. Oh, shoot. Those men just want to get home. Those 18 men just want to get home. Oh, well, we will see about it. All right, well, that felt productive overall. I think that, you know, I will be able to save some more Briva, and I think that once these rotations are figured out, like once Tertius Aemilius is in Alesia, and once we've saved some more Briva, and then I can just retrain Oppius Corvinus' army in some more Briva. I think we can just retrain all of these units in some more Briva. That should be possible. And put them on boats, send them to Londinium, and start the conquest of the British Isles. That seems like a good pace to me. I think that that's not going to be taking too much longer. Down here, luckily my enemies appear weak. Because this army is not quite, you know, there yet. It's lacking on a handful of early legionaries, which I would be, you know, like in this army. But it can beat what I will be fighting up against. Looks like such a big army. I know there's some good units in there. Might be a tougher fight than if these two armies combined, it might end up being a tougher fight than I'm giving it credit for. But you know what? We will have to find that out in the next one. So yes, that's all going to have to wait till next time. As always, I hope you have enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Conostep playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.